Welcome back, kindergartners. I'm so happy to see you. I hope you had an amazing spring break. I know I did. I slept a lot. Phew, phew, that was the best part. So, friends, even though I'm so happy that I was able to get some rest, I'm even more happy now that I'm here with you because this week is going to be an amazing week in science. This week in science, we're going to learn all about animal characteristics. That's right, animal characteristics. Can you say that with me? Characteristics. Whew, that's a long word, but not to worry because Miss Orozco is here to help you understand what does that mean. So characteristic, friends, is something that helps us in identifying what something looks like, feels like, how big it is, how small it is, or what color it is. So characteristic is specific to that one person, thing, or animal. For example, characteristic of Miss Orozco is curly hair, glasses, tall. Yeah, those are my characteristics. Are those your characteristics? Probably not. You probably have straight hair. Maybe it's long. You're probably a little shorter than I am because you're still growing. And you probably don't wear glasses. So that's not a characteristic of you. And just the same as people have different characteristics, animals do too. So this week, we're going to talk about all these animals, their color, their size, their shape, even their covering. That's right, because some animals have different coverings than others. You have a book that I'd like to share with you, and it's called What Do You Do with a Tail Like This? Come on. What do you do with a tail like this? What do you do with a tail like this? By Steve Jenkins and Robin Page. Animals use their noses, ears, tails, eyes, mouth, and feet in very different ways. See if you can guess which animal each part belongs to and how it is used. At the back of the book, you can find out more about these animals. What do you do with a nose like this? Friends, can you guess who these noses belong to? Some of these look familiar, but I've never seen another one of these. Wow. If you're a platypus, you can use your nose to dig in the mud. If you're a hyena, you find your next meal with your nose. If you're an elephant, you use your nose to give yourself a bath. If you're an alligator, you breathe through your nose while hiding in the water. If you're a mole, this is the one I didn't know, friends. If you're a mole, you use your nose to find your way underground. Cool. What do you do with a tail like this? Do you recognize any of these tails? Say it out loud. What do you recognize? Nice. If you're a giraffe, you brush off pesky flies with your tail. If you're a skunk, you lift your tail to warn that a stinky spray is on the way. If you're a lizard, you break off your tail to get away. If you're a scorpion, your tail can give a nasty sting. If you're a monkey, you hang from a tree by your tail. What do you do with feet like these? Do you recognize any of these feet, friends? Whoa, look at that. If you're a chimpanzee, you feed yourself with your feet. If you're a blue-footed bubba, you do a dance. If you're a water strider, you walk on water. If you're a gecko, you use your sticky feet to walk on the ceiling. That would be neat. If you're a mountain goat, you leap from ledge to ledge. Cool. I want feet like theirs. What do you do with a tail like this? What an amazing book. Now, I did leave some parts unread so that you have the opportunity to grab that book from our library and read it yourself. It has amazing different characteristics that some of these animals have. But I do have a poster that I want you to help me with now, okay? Come on.
And now, friends, before we actually get started on this poster, I'd like to show you a little presentation that I made for you. And it says animal body coverings. Animals have different kinds of body coverings. These body coverings protect them, just like our skin protects us. Some animals have hair or fur. We have the leopard. Oh, the lovely kitty cat. A zebra. A polar bear. A regular brown bear. And some animals don't have hair, they have feathers. Yeah. Look at that peacock with the beautiful turquoise and blue feathers. Wow. We have a flamingo with pink, soft feathers, a robin, and a parrot who has many different colors on him. And some animals have scales. Now, this is different than hair, than our skin, and this is different than feathers too. Look at the iguana. So these scales, they're kind of bumpy and rough. Yeah. Look at the crocodile. They almost look like they put pieces together, right? Yeah. And a koi fish. Wow, look at the scales on that fish. That's a beautiful fish. A python. Do you see the patterns? These scales have beautiful patterns. And some animals, lastly, have shells. Now, this one is easy to identify because a shell is just a big hard covering, just one large covering, like our turtle, a snail, a crab, and a clam. If you were to knock on them, it would be nice and hard. So I want to complete this poster, and we're going to use it all this week to learn all about these animals. So let's start off with the feathers. We have here a chicken. And a chicken, friends, does have feathers. So we're going to put them right there. We also have a bald eagle. Look at that. It's the American bird. So we're going to put that right over here. And last but not least, that peacock. Look at that beautiful peacock. Those are giant. Now, those are long, big feathers. Yeah. That beautiful pattern. And let's talk about fur. So the fur is kind of like hair, but it's covering small little millions of hair all over their body. Now look at this one. That definitely has hair. Look at that. That's definitely fur. His mane is amazing. I love it. We also have a panda. A panda has lots of little hairs all around it. Do you see it? Yeah. And also have these beautiful giraffes. I love giraffes. They have an amazing, beautiful pattern on their fur. And let's go to some scales. We can't have a poster about scales without having fish on there. Fish have scales all over their little bodies. Frogs, that's right. And I don't have a picture of it, but we're going to imagine it in our heads. Those snakes and those alligators, yeah, they're going to go right over here. So today in Schoology, you have a sort that we would like for you to do on Keynote. It's right down here, and all you do is move the animal where it belongs. Does it have feathers? Does it have fur? Or does it have scales? Good luck, friends. I can't wait to see how you do it.